engaging and awesome. You know, the holidays can certainly be a hard time for a lot of older people who live alone and who have family who perhaps live far away. And so COVID has certainly exacerbated the holiday loneliness. But you know, during the holidays, it couldn't be more important to remember all of our aging loved ones. So I'm joined by Sherry Alexander, a nurse with Eden Home Health and Hospice, and thank you so much for joining us for the holidays.
Thank you, Erin. It's great to be here.
I was thinking that maybe during this age of COVID, we've all had to learn how to Zoom. Do you think that's helped with loneliness, or has it made it harder?
Well, I think you could look at it two different ways. I think the pandemic certainly has brought to light the need for communication with our loved ones, and being isolated when you're older, many people are already isolated, and so this doesn't help. So with Zoom or FaceTime, things like that, I think a lot of folks have been able to reconnect with their families who live far away and so forth, but it can also be difficult because not everyone is tech savvy and they feel intimidated just at the thought of having to use FaceTime or a Zoom call.
And it's always nicer to be in person.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times at nursing homes and assisted living facilities, people create events and are there. If you live alone though and are not in a facility like that, what are some ideas on how you can, kind of fight loneliness?
Well, I think you almost have to bring people to you, maybe in your own home. Have a little get together at lunch and maybe have everyone bring a little something, have a potluck, get your girlfriends together, things like that. It's always nice. And they were able to congregate and develop some really great relationships.
In that way, it not only helps you fight loneliness, invite people in and kind of create your own social circle, but you're also helping other people out in the community.
Exactly, and I think one begets the other, and so once you kind of get started, even just having a friend over, during the holidays, or a neighbor, it's a great idea to just, we all kind of want to hole up sometimes if people are lonely. They have a tendency to want to just be left alone, but I couldn't, encourage one more than to get out there.
Because it really helps your mind.
It does, it does. You'll feel better, if you do it, just taking that first step.
So does anybody here have any other suggestions on things that you do for the holidays to kind of fight loneliness and spend time out?
As a resident of Lakeside Manor, a retirement home, group home kind of thing, a lot of decorating takes place. And we really try to get into the spirit of the holidays.
I'm from Lakeside Manor also, and I would love to hear some church send their people to sing Christmas carols up and down our hallways.
Well, I don't have any family here in Nevada, so my friends are my family, and it's been a tradition at Christmas that I go to my best friend Marsha Rambo's house for Christmas breakfast every year.
Wow, those are all great ideas.
Yes, I love those. I think as a community, we all have to reach out to our neighbors and help each other out. And during this time, be aware that it can be a little bit lonely for some people. And so it's good to involve our friends and our neighbors and get
that's
together.
That's what the holiday should be about, right?
It's about having fun. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so very much for joining us. Sherry Alexander with Eden Home Health. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Erin. Thank you.